Hello y'all on YouTube, this is Rob with Rob's Nerdy Knives. Today we have a very special unboxing, something that came in. It's a production release. I got this early, super excited to share this with you. I believe the gentleman who designed it has allowed me to take a look at this before it actually, gets sent out for the pre-orders and drops. So let's take a look at this. This is going to be pretty awesome. Today I'm opening up with my TW Price Design, the Dawn. Great little knife here. Love this design. As a user, you can see it's dirty because I use this knife quite a bit, but such great action. Just a beautiful design. So let's go ahead and get into this. I'll give you a hint. The person who sent it happens to be Tyler Price from TW Design. So let's see what we have in here. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. All right. We put this to the side. I got it on the pre-order, but I can't wait for that one to come in. But this is the production sample, I'm pretty sure we get a chance to take a look at ahead of time. So here we go. TW Price Design Certificate of Authenticity, Reyne, Magnacut, blue, gray, bronze special. So let's take a look at this beauty. Nice presentation, like the box. All right, y'all ready? Here we go. Ooh, look at that. All right, so this is a production sample. So, what happens is sometimes you get a production sample and it's not perfect, right? And so this is not one he's going to go out to the users, but this is the knife itself. And so this anodization is a little off, but that's okay because it's a sample. I believe it's a production or a prototype sample, but I wanted to handle this. When I look at this profile, don't get distracted by this. This is not the final product, right? They go through and they do different things and iterations and looking at colors and anodization to see if it meets all those standards. But we're looking at the overall design here now. Now finishes, that's another whole thing. So yeah, I looked at this and it had an aesthetic that not only had the Dawn, it's a little bit bigger, right? But it had an aesthetic to me that drew me in and made me feel like it almost, and you can agree or disagree with me on this one, but I felt like there was like a little hog house design elements here. I felt like there might have been some other design elements in this thing that just were pretty cool. So let's take a look. Now this is bronze anodized. I would assume when it's bronze, it's going to be one uniform color, right? I don't know if this is the actual final color, but the one I ordered is going to be the plain tie like this, right? But everything else will be the same. So beautiful backspacer, nice and chamfered all the way around. 2 screws, that's a T8. So it's a hidden screw inside for hidden lanyard loop. And I love this. I don't know if you can see this. Let's see if we can zoom in real quick. You see that? There's a little bit of flat space underneath, so when it goes in, it's going to lay over something flat. I think that's pretty cool. We got a nice flipper. We got the fuller over here. We got a beautiful swedge on top. We got jimping, so let's go ahead and give it a flip. Now it's a little bit bigger. I can feel that already. That's a nice small EDC. This feels a little more hefty. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful flat grind. This is a stone washed, nice swedge. I love a little bit. It's almost got a little harpoon look to it. Right, liner lock again, fully engaged, steel bar insert there. That's cool. Now, large hands, I've got plenty of room, right, with big meaty fingers. So if you have extra large hands with normal fingers, double extra large hands with thin fingers is about what you're going to get. But double extra large, triple extra large hands, you're gonna have room. And there's even a little trigger choke point right there that'll work, especially for a pinch grip, right? Nice wedge on top, definitely great for navigating those cuts. Nice thick blade. This is Magnacut. And I believe he got 62 on this one. That's what they're shooting for, 62 HRC. Beautiful black backspacer on this one. This particular design is kind of like black bronze kind of look to it. So let's go ahead and drop that. Now let's see, where's the detent? So you clear the detent about right there, okay? Once you clear it, oh, beautiful drop. Let's do the flip. Reverse flick works really well. Can we get the thumb in there? Yeah, we can. We can do a slow roll if we wanted to, and then we can do a full flick here. Let's see, can we do reverse here? Yeah, we can, absolutely. Flipper over here. Oh, it's just really satisfying. It's a satisfying flip. Nice, strong deployment. Yeah, that's a nice, solid flipper. Nice texturing. I like that a lot. Just enough ample texturing. And that drop is just really nice. I mean, that's not even putting skiffs in there. That's not even tuning it or anything. That's just straight up right out of the, out of the box kind of thing here. So very cool. I really dig that. That's super nice. Wow. Yeah, so, you know, I'm a smaller guy. I'm sure some of the bigger channels got the perfect ones, and that's okay. That's okay. I'm honored that Tyler would allow me to get one of these early and to talk about it, because I am so stinking excited about this one. The look of this one, I was just immediately attracted. I don't do pre-orders. I don't. And I did for this one because it called out to me, right? Just so nice. Oh, man, that feel. Nice and chamfered all the way around. I love that. Nice in here, little texture. You get a good grip on there. That is really, really nice. I like that. Yeah, very, very cool. That's cool. Definitely a nice solid feel. Definitely feels like it's a little thicker. Yeah, I think it's definitely thicker. Let's get that feel. Yeah, a little bit thicker, for sure. But look at that. This one's contoured. This one's not as contoured. I thought this was going to be a little more contoured. It's not, but that's okay, right? So, interesting. Oh, wow. That accent is just beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oops. I'm not a lefty, so me flicking lefty is always a challenge. I can slow roll it left-handed. I do always like that. That's always nice. And that flipper, though, man, look at that. That's really nice. Now, there's just enough here that, you know, I'm always a guy that's going to try to do it. So let's see, can we do it? Of course we can. I can front flip this guy. There's enough jimping. Can get up here, get a little wrist. I'm getting, see, I did it again. There we go. Yeah, we can still front flip this guy. It's not intended to be a front flipper, but it's a little bit like the Shaman, right? You can sort of do that. I like the detent bar on this one's pretty nice. It's not super strong. It's not uncomfortable. So let's see the cutaway. There's a nice cutaway in here on both sides. It's an inset liner lock into the frame itself. That's really nice. The clip is nice. Got some nice flexibility. A good ramp to go over. It's a little different than this ramp over here. I like this clip a lot, but this is a cool clip too. Beautifully rounded, no sharp points. I like that all the way around. That's really comfortable. Yeah, the jimping is adequate right up there. Nice wedge. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Sorry about the background noise. If you can hear that, it's just the dog's doing crazy stuff. So here we go. All right, so, all right, there we go. I love that. I love that. This is really, really stinking cool. All right, so let's look at this blade here. The shape of the blade is nice. It's not a full flat grind. Comes pretty thin. We'll do measurements on this and do a full review. Now, it's a production sample, so I can do a full review because everything about this is going to be like this. The one I'm getting is a plain tie, so I won't have any of this anodization. And again, this is a sample, right? So, well, you know, now that I look at this, I wonder, oh, wait a second here. Okay, maybe it's not weird anodization. That's just a, so if I clean this off, we're probably gonna have a different, it's anodized, right? So there's a, that is the patina of the anodization. So once I put my hand on here, it completely changes the color because that whole thing went away. That's cool. Okay, so that is not a defect per se. What that is, all right, that's just the anodization before the oils get involved on there. So if I clean this off, we're going to get back to that nice shiny look right there. It almost looks bronzed, fully bronzed. But once we get there with the hands, the oil is going to patina it back to what it was. All right, so there we go. I love that. So no blade play, no side to side. Let's listen to that detent. Nice clicky detent. Let's listen to it again. One more time. Let's get real close. Nice clicky. No detent lash. Dead nut centered, which is really, really great. That flipper's got beautiful jimping all the way around. So I can do the push button and I can do the light switch. And it's got that like little cutout there. So it's nice to get you a little extra acceleration. The physics, what that does, it gives you a little extra leverage just to have a little extra force on that. Now it's pretty even here, but because you've got a cutout, you can definitely accelerate that. So like I can definitely get a nice flick if I do a 45-degree angle between a light switch and a button lock. Gets a nice strong detent. Now can you fail this? Because I think somebody might think this is a little light. I think it's perfect. Because yeah, you can fail it because I know a lot of you guys love really strong detent. So I don't know if Tyler gave me one that's along the detent that I like, and if he did, thank you, Tyler. Appreciate you, man. But I know that when I got this one, it was crispy. It was crispy. It was Kevin from Lefty EDC crispy, and I always say that because he loves crispy. I had to tune this one just a little bit because it was really hard to get to this liner lock. It was so hard that it made it uncomfortable to disengage. Now, I know he loves that. I'm not a fan of it, and that's okay because everyone's different, right? This feels right along what I would like. I don't even know if I would need to tune this. This is so smooth. And the bearings feels pretty good. Now, I will tell you, do I think Skiffs might make this a little bit better? Skiffs always makes things better. Even if it's microscopic, I can tell, right? Unless you already have Skiffs in there, which I've had a few knives with Skiffs already in there, and that's different. But man, I love the size of this handle. It's nice and big and generous. It feels really good in hand. And this is going to be a nice deep carry. It's almost completely hidden. You can see that. Like over here, we were probably about like that, which is pretty deep carry. This one here is going to be like that. So let's compare the two. Just look at the two side by side. So definitely a larger knife. Got some aesthetics, the design there. This one has a little different milling, different blade a little bit. This still a swedge. This one still has a slight swedge on top. To keep that aesthetic for the larger, you got this little hand in here for you can definitely, you know, get on there. So hand-wise, you got more ample room here for the grip, larger hands for sure. So if you guys always thought that was a little too small, I think you're going to be really pleasantly surprised with this one. This one's nice and big. I think, you know, like if MC, which I know, I'm sure he's going to be reviewing Tri-State EDC and Lefty EDC, those guys are all going to review it. They'll all feel like this is a nice, big, ample knife. I have large hands. I think those guys have extra large hands. I just have meaty fingers. So the reality is my meaty fingers makes my grip as wide as MC and Lefty in grip-wise with my meaty fingers. But my hands are shorter fingers, and a shorter palm, right? So those are different ergos. Now this comes in here, fits right into the inside of that quick. That works pretty well. I do like that a lot. Very comfortable. Yeah, really cool. I think this is pretty stinking cool. That is interesting with the anodization there. I find that really fascinating. Yeah, that's cool. All right, that is the knife. Well, let's do some zooms in. Let's zoom in and zoom. Can't talk. Let's zoom in a little bit and take a nice close look at that blade design. Front and back there with a nice trigger that actually you could put a finger in there. I mean, it's not huge, it's not an ample finger choil, but you could use it like with a trigger, right? Like a trigger choil, trigger finger choil. Beautiful blade there as well. Like what I mean by that is like you could get your finger up there like this if you had to, right? You could do that, or for a pinch grip, you can do that and get the other finger in there. You see that like that? So now let's look at the handle. Now that the handle is all the anodizations coming together, that is cool. Look at that. The color is going to just completely change here on this. I like that. I think that's stinking cool. So very nice. You can see the handle there. Here's the clip. Look at that back right there. I love the jimping on here. That's really nice. Do you see that? A full back spacer there. And let's look at that liner. Nice and fully engaged there with a steel bar insert. That's nice. It's nice and rounded, and I always like that. You gotta have a little rounded area. I've had a few knives where this was straight up and you put your finger, it's uncomfortable, it pinches you. Because your hands naturally has a contour, right? And if you have this straight up like you're going into a corner, that's not comfortable. This is comfortable, I like that. So let's zoom out again to get a full view of the knife here. The front. That's gorgeous. Let's look at the back. I like the black pivot collar with the black hardware. It's a nice standoff. Oh, that action is just nice. Look at that. Man, I haven't even broken in yet. It's already really buttery smooth. I love that. That's really nice. Oh, man, it's sweet. And then I can just get a nice deployment. And that, oops, let me get in there. That nice fuller. It's more of a fuller. It's not a finger choil, but a fuller reverse flick. And I can, you know, slow roll the front, or I can, oops, let me get in there. I can flick the front, right? Both work. It works left-handed, right? All the things work left-handed if you're lefty and you're not weird like me. Now it is right hand tip up only. I don't know if you made any left. I didn't see in the pre-orders if there was a lefty design, but anyways, I don't think so. So there we go. Very cool. I'm digging this knife. I think it's pretty cool. All right, very cool. If you have any questions for me about the knife, but look forward to this. I know he's doing the QC things. I'm going to try to drop this a little early just because it's such a cool knife. He's doing some QC stuff. He's going to get the pre-orders out, and then I think he'll have a bunch extra for a drop. Now, I say a bunch extra. You know, this is a really good knife. I have a feeling once people get a hand on it, they're going to be like, whoa. So, that being said, just look for it that it could go pretty quick. Just be aware. All right, so there you go. This is the TW Price Design. Let's look at that certificate of authenticity again one more time. This is the Reyne Magnacut. This is the bronze one. Blue or gray were the other two options, right, as well. Maybe I ordered the bronze. I don't quite remember if this is the one I ordered. But I don't think this is mine. I think this is a production sample. Maybe it's a production sample of one of them that came in early, and because I'm going to do a review and let you guys know about it, maybe he let me have one that would be mine. I don't know. I think this is going back to him, and I'll get another one once he's finished doing all the QC stuff. But I don't know. This is the first time I've ever been so honored. Thank you, Tyler. First time I've ever been so honored to get something like this early, especially I feel at this magnitude and this design and this hype, and I'm super excited. I am super excited. So anyways, all right. Hey, if you found this content fun, interesting, or worthwhile, would you please consider hitting the like button down below? If you've already hit that like button, would you please consider hitting the subscribe button? Subscribing and liking the channel really helps out. Helps the channel grow, produce more content, do more things, ultimately do more things for you guys. So thank you. Thank you to every one of you guys who watch, who like the videos. I sure appreciate you guys so very much. And if you haven't already, hit that notification button down below. You'll be notified of future content like this video. And to all my channel members, a big, huge thank you. Seriously, thank you. Appreciate all of you, those who've been here from the beginning, along the way, and those who joined recently. I am honored by every one of you guys. It is just blows me away. And I want to just give a big thank you to you guys. I don't want anybody to ever feel like they're obligated to be a channel member. Please don't ever feel any pressure at all. But I am honored and I'm appreciative of it every time you guys become channel members and support the channel. It is a huge honor. And as a way for me to say thank you, I do a once a month members giveaway. And I like to do that and make sure it's something special, especially with so many channel members. I really try to go out of my way for that. And then also, if you're a brand new channel member and you haven't emailed me yet, email me with your name and address. I'd like to send you a sticker. There's different tiers. If you check out the description down below, 3 different tiers if you want to become a channel member, if you've been on the fence. There's basic to, an uber nerd, right? I would be honored whichever way you want to support the channel and be a part of this crazy knife nut, nerdy nut addiction. I love it. So, yeah, thank you. The Uber nerds do get a special extra sticker, and the 2 top tiers get a little extra content and some other things. So just be aware of that. And then, there's also sometimes we do some specials with knife sales and other things. Just different things to make it my way to say thank you. My way to say thank you to you guys. So I just want you to know that. Thank you. And if you haven't already, check me out on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Again, that's on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Thanks so much for watching today. Have a great day and a great week.